Hello, guys. Good to have you back again. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking. Thank you for sharing, and then thank you for telling your friends to tell your friends. So today I have with me.
Hola.
Oh
Hi
yeah.
guys.
Fola FJ. So FJ or Fola, which do I call you?
You can call me FJ
Okay.
or Fola. You
Oh,
guys call me FJ.
oh, okay, nice. So FJ, quick one. Can you just introduce yourself? Tell us what you do. Yes, I know you're a vlogger as well. Like, she's an Agba blogger.
Oh
Like,
please.
yes, I'm learning from her.
Oh
So,
please.
how
Hi
did
guys, my name is Fola. I am a lifestyle and travel vlogger.
you?
I don't even know how to put it. I'm also a psychology student. I'm currently studying to become a psychologist.
Let them know.
Yeah, and I love life. I love documenting life. I love storytelling and traveling.
Oh, okay, nice. So, can you probably just tell us what your account is, your username, and
Oh
also.
yeah, you guys can find me on YouTube. My YouTube channel is featuring FJ, and my Instagram is fj.footprints.
Oh, nice. So, you guys, I think if for more content, and also if you're probably confused, or probably you're skeptical about some countries, I think she's been to, like, I don't know, over 10 countries. So you can probably just check them out, and that will probably inspire you on visiting and all of that. So my first question is just, don't worry, it's just a random conversation. So
Yeah.
the first question is just gonna be, tell us about your vlog, how it started, what led to it, and what motivates you or what inspires you to actually keep going.
Okay. So I think I'll start with the last question.
Okay.
Well, let me start with the first. So my YouTube channel is a lifestyle channel. It's pretty much me documenting my life. I love traveling. I love school. I love academics, I'll put it that way. And I just love living life. I love spending time with my family and friends, and I love capturing those moments. So what inspires me is my mom. Growing up, I had a mom that used to literally record everything. I wish we had the tapes, or we don't, but we have pictures and like albums. So I grew up with a mother that documented everything, and I know how that makes me happy, especially when I'm reminiscing and I see pictures of loved ones that have passed, or I see like family history, and there's pictures to tie in the things that I've had. So yeah, that's what motivates me, just to have something to look back on, to manage my growth, to just capture life, because life is beautiful, and I feel like day to day we miss out on the beauty of life, but when you look back sometimes you're able to see the beautiful moments that you've missed out on. So yeah.
Oh, nice. So shout out to FJ Mom. Thank you for inspiring her, and thank you for making her the lady that she is right now.
Period.
God
She makes me
bless.
happy.
God bless you. So quick question. Oh yes, so I forgot to tell you, FJ, she's a Canadian, and oh my god, like when you're talking about ballers,
Oh my god. Amen.
FJ has to be on the list. So so quick one here. I know you recently just moved to the UK, and like that's like something I dream for. Like, want to be like, not like Nigerian, but have another passport, and then be able to like travel somewhere else. So yes, you're a Canadian, and now you live in the UK. So can you just tell us how life in the UK is like?
So life in the UK is beautiful from my perspective, and I'll tell you why. Life in the UK is beautiful because I have family in the UK, so I had that soft landing. Because the UK is very different to Canada. When I moved to Canada, I was a kid. I was a teenager. I moved to the UK as an adult, so the difference is, because of that, the difference is already very huge. Also, life in the UK is beautiful. I'm also a student in the UK, so that also changes the kind of experiences that I have there right now. But yeah, life in the UK is beautiful. It's nice. I think life is what you make of it, regardless of where you are.
Okay, so can you briefly tell us about life in the UK, how it is, and the Canadian lifestyle and the UK lifestyle?
Okay, so life in the UK is interesting. I'll put it that way. Comparing it to the Canadian lifestyle, I think it would vary because I moved to Canada as a kid, as a teenager, and I moved to the UK as an adult. So my, I guess, expectations of both countries were different because of that. But life in the UK is what you make it. Honestly, I feel like anywhere you are, because I travel a lot, and I've noticed that life is literally almost the same everywhere. Granted, there are cultural differences, but for the most part, life is life. So life is what you make it. You can choose. Hopefully, you're blessed with good people, and life deals you a good set of cards. But life is what you make it. Life in the UK is amazing. It's not the easiest, just because of the economy right now. I'm just being a student, but yeah, I love life in the UK. I think when I moved to the UK, I needed something different, and he gave me that. So I'll forever be grateful for the opportunity to.
Oh, okay. So you actually said something while you were speaking. So it's just going to bring me to my next question. So yeah, and like you said, you had a soft landing, and yes, you had families that made you welcome and all of that. So aside that, do you think it would have probably been difficult navigating your movement in the UK?
Difficult, no. And difficult because I'd visited a few times before moving.
Okay.
And I'd been visiting since I was a lot younger as well. So
Rich girl, rich
stop. So it wasn't difficult navigating. It wasn't like an entirely different experience because when I moved to Canada, I moved without any prior. I'd never been. No one in my family had even been, like close family members. So it was. I'll say it was even a lot more difficult navigating the system then.
Yeah.
Because with the internet now, like every information is like freely available to you, so there wasn't really much navigating and there to do. The only thing I'll probably say my family helped with is, okay, instead of, because when I first got there, I used to get on the train from London to school, and I didn't have a real card. In my mind, I didn't think I needed a real card, but because I had family members and they're like, guy, if you save up, if you buy a real card, you end up paying for the real card like 3 times. So it's worth it getting a real card. So little things like that you wouldn't think to get if you didn't have someone there, is what I'll say family members did for me. Like just little tips here, or maybe, I don't know, the bus is cheaper at this time, like just little things that you wouldn't know, and it's, unless you go searching, the information is not freely given.
Oh, okay. So quick one before my next question, can you just give us the UK accent?
Stop! I'm really bad at accents.
No, just give us something small.
I'm so bad.
It doesn't have to be
the
much.
The only thing I can say is in it.
No, give us something else apart from in it.
Okay, give me a sentence to say and I'll try.
Okay, so how's your day going?
Oh, my day is going well. Can I have a bottle of water?
Oh, what?
I'm sure that was the worst.
But that's good though.
So terrible.
No, but that's good though. So I'm back. I'm back at it again. Canada, UK. So I'm not actually gonna say is it a bad thing moving to the UK, because obviously it's an experience that you're gaining and it's gonna make you a better person. So, but would you say moving to the UK has made you a better person, or do you think staying back in Canada will make you better? Because I know before you moved to UK, you were like, sorry to say this, you were balling, like you had a very good job, you're living the life, you even have a car and all of that, like, you know, you're living the soft life. So and I'm sure if you had not moved to the UK, you'd have probably like elevated exactly. So do you think
so the question is, do I think if I had stayed back in Canada, my quality of life would be better than it is now?
Yes.
Honestly, no. Okay. And I'll put it this way. When I was moving to the UK, yes, I was very comfortable. I was good, but I was bored. I wanted more. I was working a job that I was thrown into because of the Canadian system. So me moving to the UK was for a purpose. So I moved for school, even though I'd always wanted to live there for a little bit, but school pushed me there. And being in school, studying something that I like, has stretched me in such a way that I would forever be grateful. Like, I've grown so much being there, because I feel like when I was in Canada, I got comfortable. I knew my way around. I was making a decent wage. I had a car. I had my own apartment. Like, I was very comfortable. But nothing grows in comfort at some point.
Yeah, true.
So moving to the UK has forced me to dream bigger, has forced me to explore, has given me the opportunities to even travel more, because traveling is more accessible. It's a lot cheaper than it is in Canada. Traveling anywhere from Canada, you need at least $1,500.
Yeah, true.
With the UK, with your cool little £100, you get little nice weekend getaway, and that's nice. It's refreshing. It sets you, it puts you in a good mindset. Like, it helps you just keep going. Like, okay, if you need a break, you can get a break even as a student with the little that you have, as opposed to Canada. Even traveling within Canada is expensive.
Oh, okay. So, quick one. I would like you to actually advise the immigrants in UK and also the immigrants in Canada. So, you know, direct them, since you have the experience of both life, so you can just,
I'll preface this by saying I'm no immigration expert. I'm not the most qualified person. But from my personal experience, if you're immigrating from anywhere to the UK, I would tell you that you need a community, you need people. Just because of how conservative the system is, I feel like you need people in the system to help you settle into the system. Be it friends, family, a network. I think there are apps you can get on. Just be mindful so you don't fall into the wrong hands. But I feel like you do need people if you're moving to the UK. Keep an open mind. Your growth might be slow, but I feel like you need to enjoy the process. Explore. Take advantages of the countries you have around you. Take advantages of the way the system is set up. Find the beauty in the mundane. You know, explore as much as you can, I would say, moving to the UK. And yeah, have money, because that's pounds. Pounds, I think, is one of the strongest currencies in the
Yes,
world.
it
So
is.
have your money, because it is very expensive there. One thing I'll tell you for sure is food is the cheapest thing there. Food is very cheap, in my opinion. Transportation is also, I mean, it used to be the cheapest, but I hear that now it's one of the most expensive in the world, like the UK transportation system, but it's very accessible. You don't need a car. Especially if you live in a place like London, the bus comes like every now and again. It is also very convenient. It is fast. It is reliable. So I'll say with that regard, you're good with transportation and food, which is like one of the most essential things that we need. If you're moving to Canada, child, do your research. What province are you moving to? What's the weather like? Are there natural disasters in that area? Like, do your research. Also, you need a group of people. Find a community. Find people that, you know, can ease you into the system as well. In Canada, you most likely will need a car. You would need a car, because I feel like Canada, with our transportation system, we're still developing in a lot of cities. If you're moving to a major city like Toronto, then you might not need a car, but it's very expensive living there. And how many people can actually afford to live in Toronto if you're just moving in? So yeah, in Canada, save up. You need a lot of money as well. Food is expensive, in my opinion. Like, your $100 will not get you a month worth of groceries.
Yeah, true.
Exactly. So you need money. You need a community, a solid support system. Be open-minded as well. The winters would be horrible, but I feel like your mindset can help you navigate it. When I lived in Canada, I used to take winter trips. Like, I would go hiking in the snow. I had to romanticize the weather for me to enjoy it. Like, I wasn't the girl that used to complain. Yeah, on some days I'll complain, but for the most part, I try to enjoy the country I'm in, because this is home now. So it's like, am I going to complain forever, or am I going to try to make this fun? So I'll keep an open mind. The winter's unbearable, but get the right jackets, the right boots. Try to manage your time wisely, and yeah, have fun. Whatever country it is you're moving to, have fun. Go with an open mind. The sad days will be sad, but joy comes in the morning, as always. Yeah.
So thank you. Yeah. So you like, that was perfectly said and all of that. So
Thank you.
well, like I said, well, she's a travel blogger, but that doesn't stop you from reaching out to her if you probably need advices or something regarding immigration. But she's not like the best, but she'll probably give you some few tips and experiences on how to go about it.
By saying, I suck at responses. Like, I might take 2, 3, 5, 7 business days to respond, but I'll respond once I see
Yeah, you
it.
just have to endure and be patient, though. You know, she's a fine lady. So what do you
No,
expect?
I'm just really bad with my phone.
Okay, so yeah, you mentioned something about community.
Yes.
So that's something I like to talk about. Like, I think most time I actually interview or get speaking with people, I like to talk about things relating to socialization and all of that. So what's your take, or what's your stand on friendship?
Oh, I mean, you know this, but I'll answer for the people. I'm a big friendship girly. I feel like my friends, or I've been very blessed with the gift of friends. I have the most amazing friends. So I might be biased, but I would always be an advocate for having friends, having good friends, and in my case, having good female friends. Because I know that for a lot of, I've heard that a lot of girls are weary of having girlfriends. They would rather, oh, guys are better. They don't hold things personal. But I cannot emphasize the importance of having a solid support system, a solid group of girlfriends that would be there for you. So yeah, I'm very big on friendships, but I also feel like you need to be a good friend to have good friends. So do the work on yourself. Make sure that you're a good person. Make sure that, you know, you're a considerate person, you're kind, you're loving, you're not judgmental, and I believe that you'll find your tribe.
Okay. So you know what? Like, I really like this conversation because this is not planned, but when I ask a question, you probably bring up something that's going to bring me to the next question, and that's perfect. So this next question, I'm sorry for that, forgive me, but I'm going to throw
What
you,
are you on?
I'm going to throw you on that.
Under the bus. Okay.
Yes, I'm going to put you on the spot.
Go for it.
So can you boldly beat your chest and say you have, okay, so let me just, I don't want to make it really narrow and all of that.
Yeah.
Can you boldly say you have 5 friends that you can call right now? We're not calling them obviously, but I'm just trying to, like, you can call right now, and like you're in like in terms of trouble or something, like, or you just need, oh, somebody like, oh yeah, I need to ring this person and this person is going to show up for you.
I can boldly,
Okay.
confidently, with my full chest, say that I have 5 friends,
Okay.
including my sisters,
Okay, so
that I can call
okay,
right now.
yeah, so
Period.
so yes, I'm still throwing you under the bus.
Yeah.
I would want you to mention their names.
You want me to mention their names?
Yes. So
That's fine, because I don't have a lot of friends, and my friends know themselves.
okay, yeah, go. So let me just give you like the grace of, oh yeah, you've added your 2 sisters.
Yeah.
So let me just give you the grace of still having 5 people on the list.
I don't think I have up to 5.
Okay, so 3.
Yeah. I'll give you 4.
No, 3.
I'll give you
3.
All right. Some of them come as a package deal though, because I have friendship groups as well. So I would say that I have a friendship group in Windsor, and I have my friendship group in the UK, and I have my childhood friends.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Those are the friendship groups I have.
Oh, yeah.
So if you fall within that category, you know yourself. How about that?
oh my God, you know, you're not answering my question.
I did.
No, because
For privacy reasons, they might not like their names
Okay,
to be
yeah,
mentioned.
okay.
So I've just categorized them in a way that.
okay, that being said, that's totally fine. So, so what do you look out for in friendships? Like, oh, so what are like your deal breakers? Like,
Oh my God.
what do you think? Oh, okay, yeah. Are you that person that probably just walk into the room and once like some people just some people believe that, oh yeah, I walk into the room and then I just connect with this person and then it flows, or are you the person that probably just hold back, try to observe, like, oh, okay, you know what, I'm not rushing or diving into this friendship, and then have a couple of conversation, more hangouts, and then before you know, you can call the person your friend. And also, they're like I said, people, this friendship thing, people take it seriously.
Absolutely.
There are some people that you never can tell. You might have been speaking with this person for like 2 years and they can't call you their friends. Like,
Absolutely.
oh yes, we're still acquaintances and all that. So
Absolutely.
are you that person that would like, oh, maybe after a couple of hangouts, you're like, oh, okay, I can consider this person my friend, or it takes you like 2 years, a decade, 10 years before, oh, this person is my friend?
Okay. So I'm very weary of new friends. I don't remember the last time I made a new friend intentionally.
Guys, don't be scared, okay? She's still open to
No,
meeting new
I'm a
people.
very friendly person if I do say so myself. Like, I would have conversations with
Yeah,
people. I'm
yeah.
very, let me just say friendly. But for me to call you my friend, there's a level of depth that we need to have. I think I thrive on deep conversations. I hate small talk, which is why you can see that we're following off of each other, because I love talking about substantial things. So for me to call you my friend, I feel like we need to have shared morals, shared values. I feel like I need to see things in you that I'm like, yeah, you remind me of myself. Or even if we differ on certain things, I need to see that you're the kind of person that I'll be proud to introduce to my family. The kind of person that I'll be okay leaving my kids with. So I'm very, 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 very cautious when I'm making new friends. I don't go out looking for friends. I've never been one to seek friendship. I'll say that most of my friendships have found me in a very good way, and we've had the grace of time to build our friendship. No friendship starts off like very deep. It starts off with me meeting the person, me putting in the effort and seeing that the effort is being reciprocated. And then when we speak, I feel living good, I'm edified, I just feel good. And I'm like, yeah, I think you're a good person. I watch how you interact with other people, how you treat people, how you are with your family, because that's also very important to me. And then we just build from there. I feel like friendship takes time. Just understanding what your friend likes, what they do not like, their vices, if that's something you can deal with or not. And it's okay to walk away. And I also don't throw around the word friend loosely. For me to call you my friend, you must really be my friend. So yeah.
Okay. So so I'm gonna ask you another question. But before then, I think I can testify that
Stop.
Fola is actually a good friend. Like, let me tell you, like, so there's something that she actually did, I think she did it back to back. She did it last year and this year. Like like she flew all the way from UK to Canada to surprise one of her friend. I'll probably say her sister. Like like
Good.
she just came and she never knew. The person we were talking about never knew she was coming, and she just appeared a day. I think a day before her birthday.
Was it, like some days before her
Yeah,
birthday?
some days before her birthday, and we're just like, oh my god, like, like, it takes like so much
Yeah, that's part of like, the
kindness to
effort
actually
you put into
do
your friend.
exactly. And also this year again, she did the same thing. Like, oh yeah, the child was having a birthday, and yes, even though she was probably going on vacation and all of that, she already made like a schedule that will know, I have to be here and all of that. Like, that's actually a very good one. So yes, I don't know. Can you just probably tell me a time that you actually a time you actually valued like and cherished like a friendship, like, or somebody went out of their way to actually like, oh no, like you're like, this is something that I'm really impressed with and all.
I feel like if you were to give me an hour to think of this, I still wouldn't come up with a particular moment because I feel like my friends are very intentional about me and I value even the smallest things that they do for me. Like nothing sticks out the top of my head because again, I have the most amazing group of friends. And I tell them all the time, like I feel so blessed to have them as friends. So anytime I've ever needed my friend, I can tell you that my friend has been there for me. Every time. And I have different friends for different things. I know the strong suits of my friends. I know what, like the person I call in terms of like if I'm in trouble at work or if I need someone to vent to, if I need like emotional support, if I need spiritual advice. Like I have different friends for different things and they have never failed me to the glory of God, and I pray that I never fail them as well and will continue to grow as friends. But yeah, nothing really sticks out for me. But because we're talking about traveling and moving, when I was leaving Canada, my friends really rallied around me. We packed my things together, worshipped together, prayed together. It was very emotional. I have like a 2-hour long video on my phone just recording the entire moment. So I'll say it was very pivotal for me that moment because I was leaving them, my friends in Canada here to a new country. And yeah, they really, really made it easy for me. Even with the time difference, I can't say that I'm missing them because we're literally always in communication. Distance didn't change much aside from seeing them physically, which is such a big blessing because I've seen friendships fall out from long distance.
Okay, that's good. So I think we're rounding off already, and I think the last one is so FJ Fola, are you single? Are you searching?
Oh my
are you
god!
In a relationship?
This has gone from a friendship travel video to now like a personal video.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But that's fine. I'm very single.
Are you searching?
Am I searching? I don't know if I'm supposed to be searching, I'm just here. I don't do anything.
Okay, so are you opened?
Yeah, I'm
being
open.
Okay, you're open.
I'm
Okay.
open.
Okay, so guys.
In case my mom is watching this and my dad, yes, I'm open.
Guys, Fola is open. She's single, and trust me, she's like
enjoying her single season.
That's not what I was going to say. She's the definition of beauty and brain.
Let me say this, Toby, because I feel like being single has afforded me the opportunities to do a lot of things. If I was married or if I was in a very serious relationship, I'll still be doing the things I'm doing, but I'd have to consider someone else's feelings so deeply that it might have changed maybe the timing, the pace. But yeah, enjoy. This is where I was getting to. Enjoy your singleness, you guys. It is not the end of the world.
Also, she's opened to meeting new people, okay? So
yeah, I'm open.
Please try to reach out. Don't be shy.
Bring up
that confidence and boldness.
Period.
Walk up to FJ and tell her, how you feel. I'm sure she's not gonna ghost you. I really don't know.
You know what you're doing. You're setting the people up. You're setting them up.
No, but really, I don't know. But anyways, FJ, it was nice having you here. Thank you very much. So, do you have one last thing you want to tell people? Like, maybe like just a piece of advice or words of encouragement, what you want to tell them.
Okay, what I would say is if you can travel the world, there's honestly so much out of your hometown. There's so much to see, to do, to explore, to experience out of the four walls of your home. And exploring starts from home. If you know me personally, you know that when I lived where I live, or when I lived in Canada, in the city like I lived in, I explored my city. I didn't wait to, before I had my passport, I literally would make do of what I have. Like, I would do road trips within Canada when I couldn't fly or I couldn't afford to fly. I would drive. If you can't get on the train, just move. Move your body if you really want to see the world. And I'd also say that just work on yourself in the process, because I feel like once you're a good person, you're more likely to attract good people and the quality of your life would improve drastically. So yeah.
Okay. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Also tell your friends, like I said, to tell your friends, like, comment, and share. And also shout out to my engineer behind the camera.
He's done a very good job.
Oh yeah, he's doing a very good job, and also he's a very powerful YouTuber as well. Thank you. Bye.
Bye guys.
Bye.